Good afternoon, Paul Case here. I wanted to go look at my oat planting project. 3 different places we planted oats at, and it's been about 2 weeks ago, maybe a few days longer than 2 weeks ago. So you'd think you'd start being able to see some of it, and this is one of them. This little field's been tilled up years and years ago, back when we was baling hay for Jim Ball. He plowed this up and worked it down a little bit and planted hay grazer. I can't remember if he only did it once or he did it twice when we baled it for him, and it's a little rough, long ways, but not bad. But it takes to growing a bunch of blackberry briars late in the summer, and it needed a little more attention. It always needed more nutrients than what's getting. You can see it's got a little tufts of sage on it. We baled it twice last year. But if you look that way, you can see where the green line is, and that's where my spraying stopped. I just spray killed this back here. I try to give my oats that I'm planted a little head start at least. And as you can tell when you look down at the ground here closer though, it may have killed a lot of it, but didn't kill near all of it. That spraying is a foliar thing, so you've got to get it on there. Well, anyway, we've had very little dry since we did that, and if you look down through here, I think you can see the drill tracks where we drilled them oats in it. You can see my tire tracks for sure, but there's kind of like that spot right there is a real wet spot, and then these are more up on the dead furrow. And I did my digging. I dug up a whole bunch of different little spots looking. I thought I had found one here that was an oat, but the oat fell off from it, and it turned out to not be. That one right there may have been, but you couldn't tell because the hull had already fell off from it. And all of these were right out from a drill track. I dug up this whole wad of dirt and dissected it and couldn't find anything, which was about to get me to think that they did not germinate. They rotted in the ground before they had a chance to germinate, which can happen. And what happens with that's crop failure. But for what I'm doing, there ain't no insurance, there ain't no guarantee. We kind of have to rely on God to make this for us. So, and he's the one who makes the seed to grow and everything anyway. And you can tell there's a lot of other material in these spots of dirt that I dug up, that old dead fescue and stuff in it. But if you look right there, that is an oat seed that has sprouted. And then there's another one in that same little clump of dirt right there. And I think there's 2 or 3 more that was in that. But the way it works is you don't always get every seed to come up. So, but we should start seeing some results here. I would think, see, these seeds are not affected by what I sprayed to kill all the rest of it. And so I would think in just a few more weeks, you would for sure start to see rows of that stuff coming up through. And so hopefully we'll get a little, make some oats off of this. If it fails, we have a reserve. We can, we haven't messed up anything by spraying it with what we sprayed with, but if it fails, we can spray it again in April. And in May, you have to kind of wait on a certain soil temperature, but in May we could come in here and drill milo in this little piece and see if we could get a milo crop. Milo's probably a little bit easier to grow, but I was really surprised because I couldn't see any results from my spraying the day we planted it, which was 3 days after we sprayed it. I think it was on the 4th day after we sprayed it. But if you come along here, look right down along the edge of the field, see where it stopped, where it comes short of planting at the very end, and then right here you can tell there's just a line down through there, and that was not visible before. It would have all looked green like this over here. So, that's just some of the stuff I'm doing while I'm under quarantine, trying to get my farming all in line. I don't think Scott dug up any of the other places he was at, but he said you could sure tell where it sprayed, and that it ought to give it a chance if we was ever going to get to grow any oats. choice has been oat chicken. And it looks like there's some of them that's going to grow, so see how it turns out. Thanks for watching.